illness. Illness marks some imperfection or weakness, or else opening to adverse touches in the physical nature, and is often connected also with some obscurity or disharmony in the lower vital or the physical mind or elsewhere. It is very good if one can get rid of illness entirely by faith and yoga power or the influx of the divine force. But very often this is not altogether possible because the whole nature is not open or able to respond to the force. Attacks of illness or attacks of the lower nature or of adverse forces taking advantage of some weakness, opening or response in the nature, like all other things that come and they have got to be thrown away. They come from outside. Certainly, one can act from within on an illness and cure it. Only it is not always easy as there is much resistance in matter, a resistance of inertia. An untiring persistence is necessary. If you can succeed by the inner action in preventing increase, even that is something you have then by practice to strengthen the power till it becomes able to cure. Note that so long as the power is not entirely there, some aid of physical means need not be altogether rejected. All illnesses pass through the nervous or vital physical sheath of the subtle consciousness and subtle body before they enter the physical. If one is conscious of the subtle body or with the subtle consciousness, one can stop an illness on its way and prevent it from entering the physical body. It is only by the conquest of the material nature that illness can cease altogether to come. In illness, physical means can be used wherever necessary, but behind the physical means, there must be the divine force. The physical means ought to be used with discrimination and in case of necessity. The human body has always been in the habit of answering to whatever forces chose to lay hands on it, and illness is the price it pays for its inertia and ignorance. It has to learn to answer to the one force alone, but that is not easy for it to learn. All these ideas are wrong suggestions to which you must refuse access. You have the mother's grace and presence with you, and it is only when you allow such suggestions of restlessness and despair that this kind of condition is created. Otherwise, when you receive the force, it works. However serious an attack may be, or however severe the illness, it can be got rid of by receptivity to the true working. If that is not enough, the force aided by treatment can deal with them. The worst possible diseases have been cured recently by the mother's force aided by treatment, and this in people who know nothing of sadhana. In a sadhak, the action can be still more effective. But the first thing is to get rid of these dark and disabling suggestions and open yourself once more to the mother's working.